Tonight's news focus. Sarawak government in midst of drafting new bill to manage Bintulu port. Sarawak TYT spends time with ATM Puan Norkiah Children's Home. Tabung Baitumal Sarawak receives Zakat amounting to RM496,840 Malaysia. Datuk Amar Uggah visits location of fire in Kuala Baram. Wisma Melayu Sarawak reaches 30% completion. RM1.6 million Malaysia allocated for Sejambak Kasih Aidilfitri program. Good evening. Today's headlines begin with the Sarawak government, now in the middle of drafting a new bill to manage Bintulu port. According to Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, this new bill is being worked on as the existing Bintulu Port Act 1981 will be repealed later.
Dengan adanya jawatankuasa teknikal ini akan mengatur semua memperalusi perkara-perkara termasuklah akta tu tadi. Memanglah sebab kalau dah jadi negeri Sarawak tak perlu lagi lah dia hanya jadi persekutuan Jadi dan juga bagaimana memindahkan ke labuan itu untuk mungkin ada lembaga dia sendiri dan sebagainya lah jadi diceraikanlah dengan Bintulu.
He said this through the text of a speech read by the Federal Deputy Minister of Transport, Datuk Hasbi Habibullah, in the closing ceremony of the Kembara Bertadarus 2024 program at the Al-Ghazali Mosque, Kuching on Thursday. The Minister of International Trade, Industry and Investment added that the Memorandum of Understanding MOU for the acquisitions of Bintulu Port, which was signed on March 22, shows the state government committed to develop Bintulu as a new energy economy hub as well as increasing shipping activities in the region.
InsyaAllah lah dalam tahun ini tengok apa yang telah akan diatur dalam komiti dalam komiti Kedua Teknikal Komiti ini. Tapi insya-Allah semuanya dalam tahun ini. Ini kita Dewan Rakyat baru selesai semalam. Kalau sempat dibawa ke yang bulan Jun ini, insya-Allah pada bulan Jun dibawa. Ya, penggal kedua. Sebab pun kita Kerajaan Sarawak kita berhasrat kalau boleh. Yalah seawal-awal itulah. Begitu selesai.
At the same ceremony, Datuk Hasbi representing Datuk Amar Awang Tengah handed over contributions to 30 asnaf children. In addition to that, a contribution of RM5,000 Malaysia and a copy of the Al-Quran was also presented to the management of the Al-Ghazali Mosque. His Excellency TYT, the Governor of Sarawak, Tun Prin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi, Tuanku Jaafar spent some time with the Malaysian Armed Forces ATM from the Eastern Field Army Headquarters, as well as children from the Puan Norkiah Children's Home. In a ceremony held at Mild Pension Camp on Thursday evening, Tun Prin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi presented contributions to 3 recipients suffering from the chronic diseases, as well as 6 new converts of Islam. Meanwhile, contributions to 5 members in the Asnaf category and 20 children from Puan Norkiah Children's Home were also presented. Also present at the ceremony was the head of state's wife, Puan Fauziah Muhammad Sanusi. After the contribution presentation, Tun Prin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi, together with members from ATM, performed the Maghrib prayer before attending the dinner ceremony, followed by the Isya and Tarawih prayers. Tabung Baitumal Sarawak TBS has received Zakat contribution amounting to RM496,840 Malaysia from 3 companies in conjunction with the month of Ramadan this year. The zakat given by Kumpulan Petronisasi Sejambak amounting to RM426,762 Malaysia, Sanjung Etika Company Sejambak amounting to RM53,938 Malaysia, and Pemitia Sejambak amounting to RM16,140 Malaysia was handed over to the General Manager of TBS, Dato' Abang Muhammad Sibli Abang Muhammad Naili. The symbolic handover of the zakat was witnessed by the Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari, Tun Datuk Abang Openg, during the breaking of fast with Yayasan Sarawak at the Borneo Kuching Convention Centre, BCCK, on Thursday. The chairman of Yayasan Sarawak was accompanied by his wife, Puan Sri Datuk Amar Jumaani Tun Tuan Kubujang, whereby they enlivened the celebration with about 1,000 invited guests. At the ceremony, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Zohari also presented raya donations to 50 children from the Yayasan Kemajuan Insan Sarawak, Yayasan Sarawak International Secondary School Petra Jaya Foundation and children of staff from Yayasan Sarawak. State Disaster Management Community SDMC Chairman Datuk Amar Douglas Uggah Embas with his team paid a visit to the site of the fire in Kuala Baram, Miri on Thursday. Earlier, the Deputy Premier of Sarawak was given a briefing about the fire incident in the main meeting room of the Miri Division Residence Office. He was informed that the incident was caused by hot and dry weather. However, 90% of the fire has been successfully extinguished in the area covering more than 100 acres. Meanwhile, a total of 113 villages in the Miri divisions are also reported to be experiencing water shortages. In this regard, Datuk Amar Douglas Uggah thanked the Department of Social Welfare Sarawak, JKM, Sarawak Rural Water Supply Department, JBULB and Laku Management for supplying water to the villages immediately upon receiving the report. The Wisma Melayu Sarawak complex owned by the Sarawak Malay Cultural Foundation Trust, AKYBMS at Jalan Diplomatik Petrajaya, has now achieved about 30% completion. Sarawak Deputy Premier Datuk Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan said the construction of the complex on the 6.5 acres land is expected to be fully completed by May 7, 2025. He explained that Wisma Melayu Sarawak will have the second largest hall capacity after the Borneo Convention Centre, Kuching.
Bangunan Wisma Melayu ini mengandungi satu dewan yang agak besar juga, boleh memuat lebih 2.500. Kita mempunyai kereta yang mencukupi 260 semuanya. Ada juga untuk pejabat, untuk galeri. Ini adalah dalam fasa pertama pembinaan bangunan Wisma Melayu ini. Fasa kedua, kita nak rancang pembinaan untuk komersial, untuk hotel yang perlu.
He said this at a press conference after conducting a progress review at the Wisma Melayu Sarawak project site in Kuching on Thursday. Datuk Amar Awang Tengah expressed satisfaction of the progress so far and hope that the contractors can keep up the momentum so that the time-targeted completion date of May 7, 2025 can be achieved. The Department of Social Welfare Sarawak JKMS has allocated 1.6 million ringgit Malaysia to 16,624 at recipients in 12 districts in Sarawak in conjunction with Sejambak Kasih Aidilfitri 2024. Sarawak Women Early Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development Minister KPWK Datuk Sri Fatimah Abdullah said the recipients will receive cash from JKMS amounting to 100 ringgit Malaysia in addition to hampers contributed by Petronas worth 250 ringgit Malaysia. This aid is to ease the financial burden as well as bring cheers to the recipients in the light of the upcoming Aidilfitri celebration. In addition to that, she said it is expected to help improve the quality of life among families that are less affordable. Datuk Sri Fatimah said this through the text of the speech read by KPWK Deputy Minister Datuk Rosie Yunus during the Sejambak Kasih Aidilfitri ceremony in Lundu on Thursday. During the ceremony, 150 JKMS recipient has received the aid, while other recipients will receive the aid via other methods. After that, Datuk Rosie visited the Lundu Hospital to hand over 2 hemodialysis machines on the behalf of Datuk Sri Fatimah Abdullah. In her text of speech, Datuk Sri Fatimah said the contributions of the hemodialysis machine amounting to 82,300 ringgit Malaysia was to increase the number of existing machines, following the increase in the number of patients undergoing such treatments. And that's the English edition with me, Stephanie Jores. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We end the bulletin with a highlight of the iftar program with ATM and the children of Puan Norkiah Children's Home, which was graced by Sarawak QYT Tun Prince Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar in Kuching on Thursday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.
Kawasan-kawasan yang sama waktu